I think it does raise a very important question about what the role of an MP now needs to be when they are at such odds with their constituency.
You elect me for my judgment, and every 5 years you reflect on the fact whether collectively the judgment I've made, trying to represent you as part of a bigger party, is still the right thing to do.
On this matter, it is such a fundamental issue for the country that I'm afraid I've lost faith in your judgment.
I voted back in the early 70s to join the European community because it was an opportunity for businesses to work together to get more business and to grow the economy of the region. That's not what we've got now.
I am their representative. They have sent me to Parliament to make sure that their voice is heard. And I couldn't look them in the eye if, when nearly 70% of my constituents decided that they wanted to leave the European Union, if I didn't respect that.
The purpose of the High Court and the Supreme Court decision is to allow us to have the space to have that discussion in Parliament. These are the very issues we need to be discussing. It is not as simple as voting yes or no to go to war in Iraq. There are variations of yes or no coming in and out of Europe.
We are actually still fighting the referendum campaign. And that's what's going on the High Court. It was brought by people who want to stay in. We're fighting this campaign, and that's why we still have this emotion. We need to stop fighting the campaign. Everyone who voted to remain needs to just accept it, and then we can move on and start having the proper, sensible discussions, which we were almost starting to have.
You cannot do anything but accept the vote. The vote is there, it is clear, it is done. What needs to be done now is talking about the way forward.
Tom Brake as an MP, I respect him. However, I'm now nervous and worried because will he vote to try and stay in?
Well, my instinct is that you may have heard the expression people voted for departure but they didn't vote for destination. So people have said we want to leave the EU, fine, but what nobody knew on the 23rd of June is had any idea of what that was going to look like. What will the government have agreed towards the end of 2 years of negotiation? And people had very different views within the Leave campaign about what it was going to look like.